What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Sevens Baseball. Today we have a hopefully very educational video for you guys. I've really enjoyed opening 2021 Series 1 of Topps this year. So I thought it'd be helpful to put together a little video of the top 5 rookies that I think you can pull from this set. Looking at some current values and then what hopefully these players can do down the road. I think it's a great place to start, and I would love to hear what you guys think as far as the top 5 rookies that you can pull in Topps Series 1. So let us know down in the comments what you guys think of our rankings and what you would put up for your top 5 for these players. We've said in past videos, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future content. We'll have more pack openings coming up. MLB The Show 21 is coming out soon. If you guys are interested, make sure you're subscribed. We're going to be doing some videos on that. Lots of cool things on the channel, anything in regards to baseball. So without further ado, let's hop into this video. So the number 5 player on my list is Ryan Mountcastle. If you're an Orioles fan, he is a very well-known name. He's a great rookie with some really good pop. He's 24 years old. Last year he batted .333 with an OPS of .878. So pretty solid for being a short season and just being called up for a portion of that. Currently, you can pick up one of his rookie cards for about $3 on eBay on Recently Sold. So not too bad. I definitely think that $3 is fair for his current production and kind of what we've seen so far. Hopefully we can get some good return from him. If you look down at his prospect report, he has great power, pretty decent speed, good hit, but his fielding is pretty bad. Honestly, he's a little bit of a liability in the field, playing first or outfield, but luckily he's on an AL team, so he always has the option of if he just kind of slacks off defensively, the Orioles can slot him in as the DH. So we'll see what happens there. I think as of now, he should have some pretty good playing time, but DH might be a spot for him down the road if his defense doesn't pick up. One thing that is interesting to note, though, is he is 24. He's a little bit older. He was drafted in the first round, the same first round that Alex Bregman and Dansby Swanson were drafted in. So he has been a prospect for a while. He's getting up a little bit older in life. That's kind of why he falls as my number 5. Definitely a super awesome prospect, though, and I think he has a good value to his card and has a really high ceiling to where this could be a good investment for down the road. Number 4 is CRISTIAN PACHE. As a Braves fan, I am super excited about him. I tried to be unbiased with this. I do think he's a really great rookie, and watching him in spring training, he's had a really good show so far. All around, he's pretty good. He hasn't shown a lot of power in the minors, so he has decent ratings for his power. His hit's really good. Amazing speed and base running abilities, and he's a phenomenal outfielder. He'll definitely be playing for the Braves more, and then I think he's going to kind of be the face of the Braves center field going forward for years to come. So he's 22 years old. Last year, this is a very small sample size. I want to say he only played in 4 games last year. So for what it's worth, though, he batted .250 with a 500 OPS. Same thing as Ryan Mountcastle. You can find his cards for Recently Sold on eBay for about $3. So not a bad pickup. Seems to be about a pretty average card for current rookies. One thing about him, like I said, scouts really love him. Just drooled over his speed on the bases and how good of a defender that he really is. I think with the lineup that he's in there in Atlanta, there's going to be a lot of good things for him to do going forward. He's got great players around him to help build him and just really improve as a player. And I think that he has the ceiling where he could be really good. Just looking at those spring training games so far, if you look at the statistics, it doesn't show the full story. I know he's had a home run that was robbed a few days ago. Today he had one that went off the fence. So he has some power from what it's looking like so far. So hopefully he's really stepped into that. He's bulked up a little bit over the offseason. So hopefully we'll see some good things from Cristian Pache going forward this year. Next one, this might be the hot take of the video. I have Jo Adell as my number 3 rookie card. I know a lot of people have been super excited about him. He's been a very highly touted prospect, but last year was awful. That's really all you can say. It was a really bad year for Jo Adell. Not many players did worse than him, but it's his first year. Looking at his prospect report here, amazing power, pretty good speed, solid fielding, throwing's all right. He's got a great report all around. Everyone has heard of Jo Adell. Being there with Mike Trout definitely doesn't hurt either. We'll see if there's any sort of curse. It seems like Mike Trout is phenomenal, and everyone else kind of just fails there on the Angels. So hopefully that doesn't happen to Jo Adell and that he can bounce back this year. I think he can. He's still really young. Like I said, it was a small sample size, and same thing, average about $3 for a rookie card of Jo Adell. So I think it's a good pickup if you hold for the long term. I think you could really get some good upside, even more so than Cristian Pache and Ryan Mountcastle, thus leaving him at number 3. But I do think that there are a few other cards that are a little bit more worth it at the time. So number 2, I am really excited about Dylan Carlson. I think he's a really great player. He's 22 years old. Last year he only hit 200, again, small sample size, 616 OPS. The thing with him, though, is his average card is about 250 right now. So his has been the lowest average on the list, which I think is a really good buy at the moment. So when he was drafted to the Cardinals, they kind of picked him up as like a third baseman. Obviously, we know Nolan Arenado is going to be holding down the hot corner now. So he's going to be looking to play outfield, but I think he's going to do really well there if you can look past the numbers that he kind of put up last year. Hopefully, he's cleared his head, things are going good, and then we can see some good things out of him. He has some really good pop. I think he's going to be a really good power hitter, surrounded by Goldschmidt and Arenado. Just a solid lineup. Some good, solid players who've been in the league for a long time that can just help him develop as a player. He comes in as my number 2 card. And last but not least, ALEC BOHM. I think he's great. A lot of people might disagree with this, where he is 24. Similar to Ryan Mountcastle, he's been a prospect for quite a while, but last year he did not look like a rookie. He was a champ. He hit 338 with an 881 OPS, which was amazing. His average card value on eBay recently sold is about $4, so he is the highest on this list, which, looking at performances last year, I think makes perfect sense. Look at his prospect report. His power's awesome. His hit tool is really great, 70 there. Okay speed, fielding and throwing are very solid as well. But I think one stat that I thought was super interesting with ALEC BOHM is how clutch he has been. So last year, he was hitting .452 with runners in scoring position in 52 plate appearances. So not a huge sample size, with little asterisks on everything on these statistics, but .452 with runners in scoring position is huge. I think he's going to be a very solid part of the Phillies lineup. Again, same thing with everybody, is there's so many stacked lineups right now. A lot of good players on the Phillies, namely Bryce Harper, another person I'm really huge on. I think they're just going to play off of each other really well, and we love seeing hitters do good. And I think ALEC BOHM has that potential to hit for a solid average and have some really good pop off the bat. He did finish second in the NL votes last year, so just missed out on that. He is an amazing player, and I do think that while his cards might be the highest on the list, he has a super high ceiling, and I kind of feel like he's going to be the face of the Phillies going forward there with Bryce Harper. So he's my number 1 card. I hope you guys found some value in this, just looking at the top 5 rookies, in my opinion. Again, let me know down in the comments who you guys think are the top 5 rookies. If you agree with me, if you disagree, let me know. I'd love to start a conversation and get things rolling down there. Again, don't forget to subscribe to the video. It really, really helps the channel, and we really appreciate it. We love building on this audience, and we appreciate everyone who's subscribed to the videos. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.